It's Tuesday, March 13th, 2018, and it's time for another song dissection. Tomorrow, free agency opens up in football, and I'll probably talk about that along with some video game stuff, but probably talk about football tomorrow because it'll be free agent signings. There's already been something, but we won't talk about that stuff here because it's like, if you're watching this, you may not care about that. So we're going to do a song dissection. One Night in Bangkok by Murray Head. You know, I've heard of the song. I've heard it 1,000 times. Never knew it was by a guy named Murray Head. It's, you know, kind of a one-hit wonder guy. Went to number 3 on our charts. The song was released in October of 1984. It was written by Benny Andersson, Bjorn Ulvaeus, and it was composed by Tim Rice and Bjorn Ulvaeus. Ulvaeus. It's a very tough name. Ulvaeus. U-L-V-A-E-U-S. Ulvaeus. I'm going to say it's Ulvaeus because I don't know. I'm not real good on the Nordic language in any way. But I like the song. The video is kind of weird. Once again, 80s videos were great because there was such a brand new medium back then. They all did just wacky. They thought they had to do just weird things. I mean, everything was so over-conceptualized, but it was fun to watch. I mean, this one, it's like there's a chessboard and, you know, there are people dancing on the chessboard, and it's not even like a, you know, it's not like one of those, what do you call it, the Alice in Wonderland moments. But it was actually released on the album called Chess, which would probably explain the chessboard. And I guess it was written as a musical or something originally. I was trying to read up something on it, and it's very weird. It's like, I guess the song even got banned in Thailand because some of the stuff was negative towards the Thai people and also Buddhism, which you'll see there's a lyric in here, something about a slanting Buddha or something like that, or I don't know, but it's like it was actually banned. It was actually banned in Thailand for that reason. They said it was, you know, it was against. I'm trying to find the line. We will get to it, and once I get to it, it's like, oh, but it's something negative towards Buddha, and they may have removed it because so that the song could be back over there. Because I'm looking in here at it, and it's like it says something, and it's just. And there, I know it'll be in here. We'll end up getting to it. It's like I'm controlling the game. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's just get into it. We'll find it. Okay, so Bangkok, Oriental setting, and the city don't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of the chess world. I don't know why chess was a big deal here. Were they making a musical about chess? There has to be better things to make musicals about. I mean, were they going Deep Blue versus Bobby Fischer? I don't know. Those are chess references. In a show with everything but Yul Brynner. And Yul Brynner reference. Last song I did, it was a Gary Cooper reference in the Rockefellers. This one has Yul Brynner. Time flies, doesn't seem a minute. Since the Tyrolean spa and the chess boys in it. All change, don't you know that when you play at this level, there's no ordinary venue. Are they playing chess in the spa? Do they have a nice big chessboard? Is it like one of those bars that you like go up to at the hotels? You swim up to the bar. Well, this one's a spa where you swim up to the chessboard. It's a weird place to be. Who swims up to play chess? Obviously, this person who wrote the song. Maybe not, but time flies, doesn't seem a minute. Since the Tyrolean spa and the chess boys in it. All change, don't you know when? Play at this level, there's no ordinary venue. It's Iceland, or the Philippines, or Hastings, or this place. One night in Bangkok, and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden cloister. And if you're lucky, then the god's a she. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. There's some blasphemy in here, maybe. I don't know. It's like the golden cloister. The bars are temples, but the pearls ain't free. What are the pearls? I've never known of any pearls to be free. They're usually very expensive. Maybe at these bars that are temples, if your temple has a bar, it's probably not a temple. It's probably an AA meeting. Might be. It's like, don't worry, we serve over there. We're just seeing if you can resist temptation. Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe we're just thirsty. One town's very like another when your head's down over your pieces, brother. One town's very like another when your head's down over your pieces, brother. Head's over your pieces, your head's down over the pieces, you're looking, what's my next move? What should I do? I will move this piece to that point. And then I might say check. Maybe checkmate. But if it's the first move, probably not. It's a drag. It's a bore. It's really such a pity to be looking at the board, not looking at the city. Well, if you're looking at the city, you're not paying attention to the board, you're probably going to lose. What if you're out there looking at the city and the guy's moving the pieces around on the board? You just lost the game. He just stole your queen. You really want him stealing your queen? That might be in here. Stole your queen because you looked at the city. Wondering if there was another queen out there for you. And now yours is gone. What do you mean? You seen one crowded, polluted, stinking town? I guess. What do you mean? You seen one crowded, polluted, stinking town? Tea, girls, warm, sweet. Some are set up in Somerset Mogum Suite. Ooh. Remember, this is the 80s. And in the 80s, lyrics didn't have to make sense. And they don't here. Let's go through this real quick. What do you mean? You seen one crowded, polluted, stinking town? Tea, girls, warm, sweet. Some are set up in the Somerset Mogum Suite. I wonder where the Somerset Mogum Suite is. Mogum. It's a weird word. Somerset. Sausage. Somerset sausage. Get tied. You're talking to a tourist whose every move's among the purest. I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine. He's a high kicker. That's what that tells me. And his moves are pure. He's a pure high kicker. Kick you right in the face, but it'll be pure. And you'll be getting your butt kicked by a tourist, obviously. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok, and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking to me. So earlier, you were hoping that God was a woman, and you had an angel sliding up to you. Now you've been there a little too long. You've seen some tough guys stumble, and now you're being very careful because the company you're keeping may not be so pure anymore, except for the guy that's kicking people in the face with pure high kicks. But now the devil might be there. I can feel the devil walking next to me. That's what it says. I can feel the devil walking next to me. I may have said something else because I'm old, my eyes don't see as well, and I have an Alameda education. Not smart. Siam's gonna be the witness to the ultimate test of cerebral fitness. This grips me more than it would a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. Obviously, the reclining Buddha thing was a big deal in Thailand. But I think originally the words were actually, they were actually said in the Thai language. So it sounds a lot more, it sounds a lot more slanderous, I guess. But, yeah, So a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. And thank God I'm only watching the game, controlling it. Probably the same guy that's stealing the queens. Maybe he kicked the poor guy in the face with a pure kick right to the head and stole his queen. Shouldn't have been looking at the city. Got kicked right in the back of the head. He stole your queen. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I'd let you watch. I would invite you. But the queens we use here would not excite you. What do you... The 80s. Enough said. So you better go back to your bars, your temples, your massage parlors. That doesn't sound like much of a threat. You're going to send these people back to the massage parlor? And I don't care to go to a temple. I don't really care to go to a bar. But a massage parlor might be nice. That's not much of a threat. It's like, you don't want me here? Fine. I'll go to a massage parlor. I don't need to stay here and listen to you talk about chess and kick people in the head. It's not that exciting. Might be if it was Jackie Chan. One night in Bangkok, and the world's your oyster. The bars are temples, and the pearls ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden cloister. A little flesh, a little history. I can feel an angel sliding up to me. A little flesh, a little history. I'm starting to wonder where exactly this spa is, this temple spa bar place. I'm thinking he might not even be in... I'm thinking he might be in Amsterdam. He might be wandering in the wrong place. I don't think you're in Bangkok anymore. One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy. One night in Bangkok, and the tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me. Must be hot. I don't know. But I like this song. I really do. Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok. It's a good song. I like it. The video is pretty interesting too. The song has some interesting lyrics. Like I said, sometimes you see one crowded, polluted, stinking town. You don't even finish it. Then he just goes into tea, girls. It's like he's pissed that it's like that's what's there. What, you don't like tea? I don't like tea. You don't like girls? I like girls. Yeah, you're talking about queens the whole time. What's wrong with you? Warm? I don't really like warm. Sweet? I like sweet. And Somerset Maugham Sweet. Somerset Maugham Sweet. Remember, don't call anybody a reclining Buddha. I think it's bad. Just so you know. If you call anybody a reclining booty or Buddha, booty. If you call anybody a reclining Buddha, it could offend them. So here's your top tip for today on March 13th, 2018. Don't ever call anybody a reclining Buddha, or you may not be welcome. So, what do you think of the song? Do you like those lyrics? They're interesting. Sometimes they sing so fast you don't really understand everything. But when you read them, and you go through them a little bit, and you see that there's some screwy stuff, and the 80s stuff is the best. There's some great stuff in the 80s. So, with all that being said, to the troops, past, present, and future, thanks for the freedom.